So I'm making some boneless pork ribs here. So I have some ribs that are still kind of frozen. So I'm just seasoning both sides with salt and pepper. I'm doing this on top of foil because you're going to actually cook it in the foil in the oven on low. You want to preheat your oven to 250. And then you're going to get your barbecue rub together. I use mustard to rub down my pork ribs. Go ahead and give it a generous amount, and you're going to rub both sides down with the mustard. I'm going to just make sure that you evenly distribute it on both sides. And then I have my barbecue rub here. I make a big batch of it and just put it in a Ziploc bag. But it's pretty much just brown sugar, onion, garlic, pepper, and then some chili powder and paprika. It's about a half a cup of brown sugar, tablespoon of garlic and onion, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of salt, and then you're going to use a teaspoon of paprika and a teaspoon of chili powder. So you're just going to go ahead and just rub that into the ribs. The mustard's really there just to help it stick to the meat. So you're just going to give it a nice good coating and a nice good rub down. You can use any seasonings you like in your own barbecue rub. You can use adobo, you can use sazon, you could use anything. The options are endless when it comes to barbecue. All right, so now we're ready to go ahead and seal up our ribs. So you're going to go ahead and tent the ribs with the foil. You just want to make sure that you create a nice seal so nothing can escape, so it can cook in its own juices. You're going to cook it at 250 for about 3 hours. And then at the 3-hour mark, you're going to take it out, and then you're ready to put the barbecue sauce on it. At this point, you don't have to put it back in the oven. You can also place it on a grill or a flat top, but you're going to go ahead and put the barbecue sauce on it on both sides. You're just going to make sure that you use a nice generous amount. We use Sweet Baby Ray's. That's what we prefer here. And then you're going to flip it over and do it on the other side as well. You can use the same recipe on bone-in ribs. I just picked up at this time the boneless ribs because they were on sale. You could do this with the bone-in ribs, you can do it with country ribs, you could do it with beef ribs. The options are endless. You follow this recipe and you'll be able to do this to any variations of ribs. And they'll be perfect every single time. So now we're going to reseal the package, but not all the way. You're going to leave it open just a little bit, just to caramelize that barbecue sauce and to get, a nice color on it. At that time, you're going to cook it for another 20 to 25 minutes, and this is what it looks like. We served it with green beans and a baked potato. Thanks for watching.